In the virtual reconstruction field, there are different types of 3D models that can be classified in various ways. In the context of the cover project, we differentiate between the two principal categories, raw models and informative models, as well as other potential subcategories. The informative model is a transparent and accessible 3D digital model that contains information processed and interpreted by an author. Sometimes it's also called an informed model or information-rich model, but with slightly different meanings. An example of an informative model is any architectural virtual hypothetical 3D reconstruction. Another example of an informative model is an architectural survey intended as a post-process survey by an author, which not only embeds raw data, but also interpretive data. The raw model is a digital 3D model obtained through quasi-automatic procedure, starting from raw data captured from physical sources with minimal subjective interpretation by the operator. For example, digital photogrammetry and laser scanning. Possible sources may be archaeological remains, for example, the ruins of a Roman theater. In this case, the raw model could be a point cloud or a texture mesh model. The main difference between a raw model and informative model is conceptual. The raw model represents only metric data, and sometimes also colorimetric data, acquired from physical objects. The informative model, on the other hand, represents the complex interpretation process of various sources. The informative model is obtained through a reverse engineering operation that inevitably requires a certain level of interpretation and subjective choices. There is also a technical difference. The raw model is always discrete, numerical or polygonal, and is always built in a quasi-automatic way with minimal user interaction, while the informative model can be represented using both continuous and discrete representation methods and built with various modeling techniques. To sum up, the informative model provides many types of information, such as metric, colorimetric, geometric, semantic, and source-based. In contrast, the raw model provides only metric and colorimetric information. Raw data, in our context, refers to all the raw digital data that has not yet been processed and is different from the raw model because it may not be a complete three-dimensional form yet. For example, the pictures for a photogrammetric reconstruction are raw data, while the 3D model obtained with digital photogrammetry is a raw model. Within the large category informative models, it is possible to distinguish between different types of 3D models. The main examples of informative models in the field of virtual reconstruction are the architectural survey and the critical digital model, which is a 3D model aimed at restoring the original form of the object of a certain author in a given period. On the other hand, the main example of a raw model is the reality-based 3D model, which is a 3D model that derives from survey data enhanced with the creation of a point cloud or a 3D mesh.